We're in Duluth, and Duluth is the home of many bubble tea places. If you're like me, you lived in Duluth, within 5 square miles of where I am right now, which is Cafe 104, there are at least 18 bubble tea spots here. Okay guys, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go to these top 5 places in Duluth, and we'll only judge these places by milk and tea. That means no powder, it has to be real milk with real black tea that is brewed, not powdered, just no powder. Possibly do a blind taste test to see who has the best. Now, we will ruffle some feathers doing this, so if you think your favorite milk tea place was not brought up, just comment below and just threaten us or something. We'll try it out eventually. Okay guys, so we now have 5 bubble teas that we are going to try. We have a mixture of Xing Fu Tang, Tiger Sugar, Chu Cha San Chen. We went to TBaar, and we also have OneZo. So the good thing is, before we go to the blind taste tests, we're going to have Ginny, who has been a bubble tea consultant for quite some time. She has worked in many bubble tea places, even those along Pleasant Hill. So if you are a bubble tea bar or a newcomer bubble tea bar and you need some help with your teas, you know, her information's, below. So Ginny's gonna try these first and give her take on which is the best. And then we're gonna start some blind taste tests with Sydney and Mo. So be excited for that. You want to stick through to see what the blind taste tests show, because sometimes we can be biased as professionals, but it's great to have other people who are just blindly testing it and telling you what they like. That way you can't get upset at us,
Okay, so first I am trying TBaar. We asked for a black milk tea from TBaar, but they gave us a brown sugar with boba. And honestly, looking at it, it doesn't look like there's black tea in it. Yeah, there's no black tea in this. This is milk and brown sugar. And it's very thick cream. And then we're gonna move on to the next one, which is OneZo. So personally, as of probably last year, my favorite milk tea shop is OneZo, and I still go probably like once or twice a month. Oh my gosh, wrong side. Okay, let's give it a shot. So this is really good. The black tea is strong enough to definitely stand out compared to the other ingredients. I enjoy it, actually. This one's nice. Okay, so here we have Xing Fu Tang. It also looks like a brown sugar latte. We'll see if there's tea in it. It looks like it's gonna be really sweet.
Yes.
There is black tea in this, but you really have to pay attention to the black tea, because this brown sugar is really good brown sugar, but it's so much brown sugar. I don't think people, like regular people drinking this, can tell it's there's tea in it. It just tastes like sugar water. I mean, sugar milk. But the brown sugar is, I like the brown sugar itself because it has this toasty aftertaste, like a roasted aftertaste. And it's nice. I would probably get this if I'm not looking for tea, like any tea flavor at all. If I'm just looking for milk and brown sugar, which is just a regular brown sugar latte, I would get it and probably get 25% brown sugar if I can. Okay, here we have Tiger Sugar. It says it's a black tea latte, and it says no cream mousse. So typically, if you get a drink from Tiger Sugar, I think it has like that white swirly stuff, which is cream mousse. Cream. It's good. I would like the black tea to be a bit stronger. You could taste that there's black tea, but it's just so blended into the milk flavor. It's really easy to miss. Okay guys, so here we have Chu Cha San Chen. This is their black milk tea. Okay, this black tea is really good quality black tea, but keep in mind that if you get this, the black tea is really great, but the drink is a bit watered down. And we did ask for no ice. I really wanted to give this a high rating because I love all of their other drinks, but for some reason, it's just a watered down. I really like their black tea though. It tastes so strong and amazing. You can definitely tell that there's black tea in this, but with a hint of milk. And yeah, so.
Okay, so we just tried lots of cool teas. Well, she just tried them, not me, but it's good to note that some of these tea places on the list have certain criteria that they cannot change. For instance, Xing Fu Tang, they are known for their house-made boba, which is made in brown sugar. They basically fry their boba in brown sugar, so that's typically going to be a sweeter drink. Same thing with, tiger sugar. If you get a tiger sugar milk tea, it's going to have that brown sugar boba. The good thing about tiger sugar was that they did allow us to get just a latte, which is just black tea and milk. So kudos to you guys for helping us with that. So we are now going to go to a blind taste test. Denny was a professional judging this. I want to see what the normal people have to say about it. So we're going to put these in glasses. We're going to have someone very dear to my heart try these, which is Mo, and we're going to see what she says about each of these drinks. So let's try the blind taste test. All right, so I am here with Mo. Mo is a bubble tea non-connoisseur who happens to be here to try this out for us. So since Mo is coming non-biased, she doesn't know what she's drinking, she doesn't know what's in each glass, it's going to be a great way of us finding out what does the community think overall. So she's going to try these, all 5, the same ones that Jenny just talked about, but not knowing which is which, and we'll see what she thinks. We're going to be grading this from 1 to 5, so we'll just go from there.
Okay, so these all look great. So I'm gonna start with the one on the left, the lightest one, I guess. So. This one's like, I like it, but there's like it tastes more like milk more than tea. It's kind of like dairy-ish, like it's a little bit.
Dairy?
Yeah, I can like taste the dairy in it, but not much of the tea, Okay, I'll give this one like a 2.5. Oopsies.
This one was really, really sweet and really milky. I think it was way too sweet.
It's really sweet with black tea. I don't really taste the tea.
I don't either. I think it's
like sugar water.
I think it's a 1 out of 5.
It's a good milk tea, but it's not black milk tea. So it's a 1.
So we'll go with this one next. Let me see. Definitely, you taste like a lot more of the tea, but I think it's more tea than milk this time. Like this one was more milk than tea, or the one I just set aside was more milk than tea. This one's just more tea than milk, Like, I still, it's black milk tea, so I'd give it a solid 3. Yeah, we'll say like a 3 for this one.
I like this one.
I think this one's pretty balanced.
Yeah.
It's a good amount of tea. I think a little sweeter would be nice.
I do feel like it could be a little sweeter. So but like it's good. A 4 out of 5?
Yeah, I'd give it a 4 out of 5 too.
So we're gonna try this one in the middle. Let's just taste. This one's not good, but it's not like bad either. Like it has like the right mix of like milk and tea. I think it's just like, me personally, I would prefer, like sweeter things. And this one's just like right in the middle, It's not good, it's not bad. It's just, there. So we'll give this one like a 3 as well, Okay,
Okay, next one. This one doesn't have anything on the cup.
I think this one looks good.
Yeah, this one looks like what you think black tea should look like.
I think this one was really herbly compared to, well, just in general, yeah. Less milky.
It's more watered down. I don't really. The tea is like really down there too. Like I taste the flavor, but
No,
it's
I
not
think
really
this one
there.
has more tea.
I think it's less milk though. More tea, but it's watered down tea.
I think that it could be sweeter.
This is kind of what
A
average
2.5.
tastes like, but it's really watered down. So I just give it maybe a 3. I think a 3.
So down to our last two. I'll just take this one. This one's good. I like this one. This is what I like. Yeah, I definitely like. It's like literally, it's like. It's also the perfect blend, but it's like sweeter than the other one, so it's more on the positive side. So, yeah, it's just slightly better than the other one, but like it, just puts it above. So I guess a 4 for this one. But this one's actually pretty good. So.
What do you see about the cup? It's like a lot of powder around it.
I think this one had a lot more tea than the last one. And yeah, it's more like natural black tea tasting than milk. I think it has a lot less milk than the other one.
I can taste the milk. It's really watery though.
It is.
It's really watered down.
I do think the tea is watered down.
I don't really taste the tea. I think it's like 3 out of 10 tea, and the rest is just milk. I rate this.
I think this one was
2 out of 5.
I think this one was a 2 out of 5.
Here's the last one. I'm so excited. Oh. This one. It's interesting. It's very. It tastes like sugar water. Like it's. I thought I would like sugar water, but in this case, I do not. I don't know. It's not like extremely sweet, but it's just there's something about it I just don't like. I think it's like the weird aftertaste, but there's just I don't know. Yeah, that one's definitely a 1.5. That one's that one did not do.
Okay, we're gonna try this one first. 3 I can taste how like thick it is. The
Okay,
milk.
yeah, it was thick. But it's
Like at first it hits like chocolate, and then at the end I taste the herbal kind of
herbal, yeah.
a little bit. I rate it. Oh, this is very unique.
A 3 out of 10. I mean 3 out of 5.
So I think it's a 3.5 out of 10 or 3. That 3 is 3.3. 3 out of 5.
So, based on what everyone thought, based on the blind taste test, Jenny, it seems like we have our ranking. Now, it's good to know that this is only based on tea places that were doing black tea with milk. That means we're not including places that are using non-dairy creamers. Based on today's ranking, number 1 is going to be Tiger Sugar. Seems like they did very well on the flavor and as well as the balance between sweetness and milk and tea. So Tiger Sugar did the best. Kind of funny because personally I've never been to Tiger Sugar. So this is my first time experiencing Tiger Sugar, so you guys are doing a great job. Secondly would be OneZo. If you know OneZo, they make their boba from scratch every day. They flavor their boba, so they have different flavors on a weekly basis. They're known for their custom drinks, but they also did very well with the milk, sugar, and tea balance. So Tiger Sugar, OneZo, you guys are great. And number 3 was going to be Chu Cha San Chen. So Chu Cha San Chen, we know they've been award winning, but mainly their awards came from their green tea. We did try black tea today, so Maybe we'll do another green tea type of video later on, and they'll do better. But at this point, Chu Cha San Chen will be number 3 on the list with just black tea and cream. And number 4 is going to be Xing Fu Tang. Xing Fu Tang, and I believe the main reason for this is that we do not have just a black tea and milk from Xing Fu Tang. They had to include the brown sugar boba, which changed the flavor of this. So to me, Xing Fu Tang probably shouldn't have been in this competition due to the fact that we are judging black milk tea and milk, and the boba kind of overpowered their drink, but that's just me. And lastly, TBaar. I guess most of the sentiment was that it was just too much milk, not enough tea or sugar, so that's what the ranking is. So if you guys like this, let us know what you think. If you feel like we did a bad job judging these and ranking these, let us know why in the comments, and we will talk to you guys soon on the next time we do the series. So thanks, guys.